I can't hear one word you say to me until you let me go. But I don't ever want you to let go or go away. Hey, hey.
Welcome to this week's BrideAccess.com. I'm your host, Robin Seville, with our special co-host, Jackie Reel from Real Events. Jackie, welcome to the program today.
Thank you so much. Excited to be here.
We're thrilled to have you. And today we're coming from the St. Regis Resort in Deer Valley. And the reason why we're up here at Deer Valley, because on last week's program, we featured some amazing weddings from across the globe and some of the Utah wedding professionals who helped make those weddings as beautiful as they were. But today we want to talk about how do you have a destination type wedding right here in Utah, and Jackie's going to be our special guest. So let's get right into it. You're watching BrideAccess.com.
Can't believe that it's love till you let go. Can't believe that it's love until I fell asleep. Can't believe that it's love. You're proving me wrong. Took me so long. Oh, I can't hear one word you say to me until you let me go. But I don't ever want you to let go or go away.
Weddings from around the world are truly amazing. But did you know that brides and grooms from near and far look to Utah and the Utah wedding professionals to have their wedding right here? We asked Jackie Reel of Real Events to share 3 different weddings with Bride Access about how to have your own destination type wedding right here in your own backyard.
I am so lucky to be here at the St. Regis Deer Valley today at this beautiful location for weddings and events. I want to talk to you today a little bit about how gorgeous Utah is and how lucky we are to be here in this state and have so many gorgeous venues and fabulous places to have wonderful weddings. One place I always enjoy having a wedding is Stein Eriksen up here in Park City. We had a great wedding at Stein Eriksen with Lauren and Mark, and they had a beautiful, beautiful fall wedding. The nice thing about Utah is that it can change colors and does change colors throughout the year. Fall is a gorgeous, gorgeous time of the year to have a wedding up here in Park City. It shows all of the colors of the trees. You get a lot of green in the background, and you still have the availability of seeing the ski runs and the wonderful lodges that are included in so many of the resorts up here. Stein Eriksen provided us a great backdrop for this event. We actually started out on one of the decks for the ceremony, and all of the guests went out and had a great cocktail hour before, which is a little different. Then we went into the ceremony where they had the hills and the mountains and the ski runs as their backdrop for their ceremony pictures. Then we moved into the ballroom for dinner. We actually split the ballroom in half, which was kind of fun. And from there, after dinner, we moved into the second half of the ballroom for an ultra lounge and dancing, where we brought in a band to where everybody could just dance the night away. So Stein Eriksen is a great place, and thank you so much to Lauren and Mark for sharing their wedding with us.
Thank you, Jackie. We will be featuring another one of Jackie's weddings from Real Events later in the show. Bride Access recently caught up with the photographers of Busaith Studio Gardens. Busaith is recognized all over the world for their excellence, yet they're right here in Utah. We asked them what brides and grooms need to know for their wedding photography.
We just caught up with Laura, Drake, and Mio of Busaith Studio and Gardens to find out the details that we need to know for photography for your wedding. So tell us, as a bride, when you're looking for a photographer, what things are important for you to know?
Well, a bride needs to know that the photographer has the confidence to make her look good, you know, and the experience. Definitely. And that's not easy to come by.
Everyone wants to look good, right?
Yeah,
and that's hard to do.
You can take snapshots, but to really make someone look good, you need to find the right lighting, you need to find the right angles, and that takes
you're already
years.
over my head.
It takes years and years to learn.
Everything that's done at a wedding is done on the fly, right? You plan, and you work so hard to get all these details in, and then poof, the day is here. And it just rolls on like this big rolling stone, and you need somebody that knows what they're doing, someone that can grab a group and take care of that group, you know, get these photos done and move on, because you've got, you know, your wedding ceremony, you've got maybe a wedding luncheon or a dinner or something like that, and you've got a reception. So many things happening in this span of, you know, 8 hours, and you've got one chance to get it, basically. Yeah. So you want somebody that knows how to move a group.
Well, and the last thing you want is a bride to be stressed about all the details. You want her to just kick back, relax, enjoy her husband, enjoy the party, and remember, create memories with her family and her friends. So we can be, you know, the bad guys. We can be the ones to kind of help wrangle everybody so she can just relax and enjoy things.
But like you said, you have the experience, so, you know, getting this picture, it might require a little effort getting everyone together, but you're going to get it like that, and it's going to be a beautiful shot.
The experience level speeds up the process a little bit and makes it more painless, and the wedding party feels like
a party for them.
A party instead of a big photo session.
Thank you so much. It's so wonderful to talk to you all, the experts of photography at Busey Studio and Gardens. Thanks so much.
Coming up later in the show, wedding day insurance. Ideas from IKEA, something unique from our friends at Scene Makers, and wedding desserts. But first, a word from our sponsor, Zions Bank.
There are times that even the very simplest things can mean a lot. I had just such an experience here at this branch, and one of those times where certainly would have been fine to hand me the forms, here's where you need to sign, here's what you need. The bank representative that had helped me just a couple of days prior walked over to me and said, "Daryl, is there something I could help you with?" I was like, wow. 45 minutes later, by the time I left Zions, we had everything done. It's personal. It was no longer a bank. It was about that person to me as a person. For the bank representative and Zions Bank to take that extra effort, help me, and really give me that personal attention meant the world to me at that time.
As a true community bank, our goal is to support our entire community, including you as an individual. Because at Zions Bank, it's not just business, it's personal. Zions Bank, we haven't forgotten who keeps us in business.
Hi, welcome to Bride Access. I'm Mary Crafts with Culinary Crafts, and with me today I have my wedding specialist,
Holly Fowler.
And today we're going to talk to you a little bit about desserts. Doesn't get any sweeter than this. Well, I brought a couple things I wanted to show you. One of the great things that's in right now are the cake pops. And they are just really delicious bites of brownie that have been dipped and color coordinated to fit your particular theme and look. You can see out here these top ones. This was a very fun, whimsical event. We did tuxedos and bridal gowns, and then they can be wrapped to send as party favors as your guests depart from your event, a little sweet bite to send home with them. On this particular wedding, the wedding was themed in a mustard and pale teal color, and that's what these pops were done in. So lots of different flavors, lots of different color combinations to make something really unique for your particular venue. Now, today we're at the Natural History Museum of Utah, and if I were doing a wedding here, I would probably want to choose something that was a little bit more Utah, like maybe our homemade pies in the mason jars with a lattice top. People are going retro now. It's either really cutesy or retro. We're back to pies and cakes and those kind of big things. Now, Holly, when you first started at Culinary Crafts, you were kind of like a deer in headlights with all of our desserts. What do you like best? What do brides seem to be liking?
You know, a popular thing that we saw a lot this holiday season was our homemade gelato. It is so delicious, and then to even top that off is if we serve it on our flaming donuts with an action station and donuts that are glazed and fried and flamed, and they are so delicious. Although the key lime squares that were in the kitchen the other day were pretty tasty.
Those are great. So donuts, once again, are one of those great retro items. Now, in the Natural History Museum, we're fortunate enough to have the opportunity to film here today, and there are so many great spaces that you can use, whether you're in the canyon room, where you might want something a little bit more traditional, that pie, cake kind of approach, maybe even some homemade Utah apple cobbler. Or up here in this venue, something a little bit cuter, whimsical, more cutting edge. We might do something that's dipped in silver with silver dragées on it. So each time that you come in, and each bride that comes to Culinary Crafts, we try and do custom things for them to make this wedding day something uniquely theirs, something that nobody else has done. A little touch that says, this is my special day. Please visit us on our website at culinarycrafts.com, on our blog, on Facebook, on Twitter. We're everywhere. Thanks for being with us today.
Of course, you can also find the award-winning Culinary Crafts at brideaccess.com.
So if you're looking for the perfect gift for your bride and groom, consider an IKEA gift card. You can purchase them at any cash register easily, and that way your bride and groom can get anything that they want.
One of the things that we want to talk about now, which is so important, is actually insurance. Now, some might say it's not the most exciting thing to talk about, but it's very important. And today I'm standing here at the Leonardo, downtown Salt Lake City, but I'm here with Andrea with Valley Insurance. Andrea, welcome to the program.
Yes, thank you, Robin. I'm glad to be here. I think it's very important what you've discussing with your audience today.
Well, let's talk about insurance. Probably not the first thing on a bride's mind and a groom's mind, but after all the planning and all the things come together, even while they're planning their lives together, why is insurance so important?
Well, insurance is important because it provides a sense of security for the unseen risks that are out there.
Tell me a little bit about Valley Insurance.
We are independent because we provide insurance policies through multiple carriers. We are able to shop those different carriers in order to get the best rate for our customers.
You see a lot of commercials out there with all these companies competing, but at Valley Insurance you're actually helping find the most affordable option for the couple.
Yes, that is correct.
You actually have something that's very unique that's for the wedding day insurance. What is that?
That's correct. Through one of the carriers that we work with, Travelers, they offer a wedding protectors plan, and it's for the event itself on your wedding day. It insures the loss of a ring. I know that that's a huge concern. They will repair or replace. They will cover if a venue doesn't show up or they go bankrupt. They'll cover those types of risk. The loss, weather can be an issue. That is all something that you would want to think about. It's a huge investment, your wedding is, and to have insurance to cover those things.
What happens if you put deposits down or things like that? Does this insurance help cover those type of items?
It does. There is loss of deposit. That is something that they will cover. Like with a wedding gown, that's very important. If it's damaged, you would definitely want to have that security to know that something is there to ensure that they will cover your wedding gown. $160 is what your average cost would be to cover those things, and certain items are included in your coverage, just like with your home or your auto coverage, and then you can elect to get insurance on top of that for a higher dollar amount. We would love to build a relationship with those people to make sure that the rest of their lives they are protected well and that we can provide excellent customer service for them.
So just go to brideaccess.com as well, as Andrea said, under Life Planning. You can find Valley Insurance. Give them a call, send them an email, and make sure to get those insurance policies that you must have, not only for your wedding day, but of course for your future. Andrea, thank you for coming on the program.
Thank you, Robin. I've enjoyed this very much.
I don't know if that part's true, but you're watching brideaccess.com. More to come.
Today seemed like 1,000 years of freshly fallen snow, and the music ringing in my ears. It's time for us to go.
When considering your venue location for your wedding, have you seen Mill Creek Inn yet? It's a beautiful location just minutes from Salt Lake City. And of course, you can find them at brideaccess.com. We wanted to feature the cuisine found at Mill Creek Inn from executive chef Jesus Paco.
Say hello and say goodbye, say the sun will always rise, say you'll dance and take a chance on this old heart of mine. But if there's one final word that you say to me, say you love me, oh yeah, say you love me, go on and sing it one more time, that you love me, oh I gotta say goodbye, say the sun will always arise, say you'll dance and take a chance on this old heart of mine. But if there's one final word that you say to me, say you love me. Oh.
At Bride Access, we realize that the most important element with planning a wedding is really the success and happiness of the marriage. That's why we work closely with our friends at strongermarriage.org.
Want to improve your relationship? Think about a small habit your spouse has that irritates you. Got it? Okay. Now forget about it. For more tips, expert advice, and resources in your area that can help you learn how to work things out together, visit strongermarriage.org.
Let's now return to Jackie Reel of Reel Events to see another example of a Utah destination wedding. Utah brides have endless possibilities.
Here we are back again to talk about Utah destination weddings and the bride within Utah actually taking advantage of what she has available here in Utah as a destination. We love creating that destination feel even for Utah brides. We did a great wedding at a state park in Cottonwood area in Salt Lake City. It was unbelievable. We had a whole field to ourselves. We transported all of the guests down into this little gully with grass, and the aisle was a mile long. These pictures are phenomenal. You're going to see how much of an entrance this bride had. In the background, we had the gorgeous Utah mountains, of course, and it just had that great Utah feel. Very much felt like a destination wedding. The nice thing about doing your wedding here in Utah with a destination feel, it saves you so much money. You don't have to go to Cabo, you don't have to go to Maui, you don't have to go to Colorado to have that beautiful mountain wedding. It's all right here available to you. You can find so many of those great vendors and venues right on brideaccess.com. Enjoy!
More to come with Jackie later in the show. Bride Access caught up with Celeste over at IKEA. She shared some ideas to make your house into a home.
Welcome to IKEA. As most people know, we sell furniture and we have lots of great options for that. But what we also want you to know is we sell everything that you need to make your house into a home. And that includes all the textiles for your beds, the linens for your bathrooms, lights, decorations. We have everything under one roof, so you have everything to make your home, especially about you and your design. Here we're in our cooking and eating department, and we have a huge selection of everything that you would need for your kitchen. One of the things are all these wonderful plates and all kinds of shapes, colors, and sizes, and that will personalize your kitchen for you. And one thing that every family needs is home organization, and so we have lots of things to make your lives easier and make it easier to combine homes, or if you're living in a small space, to make it nice and organized, and it looks pretty. One of the things that I think is most important for a home is to furnish with light, and that means to add just that final touch of lighting, some soft ambient light. Just be aware of where you're drawing focus into your room, and it really makes a big difference. So from IKEA and Bride Access, we're so thankful that you came into the store and took time to watch the segment. If you're looking for a great gift for a bride and groom, the IKEA gift card is a fantastic gift. And as you can see, you can buy all kinds of wonderful things for their home. Thanks again.
Thanks, Celeste. Hair and makeup. Let's talk about it. I'm thrilled to be here with Teresa and Megan from Rochelle's Salon and Day Spa, and we're going to be talking about the necessity of having your hair and makeup done for your wedding day. But Rochelle's is so much more than that. But let's talk about getting the hair and makeup done. Pretty big part for the bride, isn't it?
It really is. You know, they want to look beautiful, and it's their big day, and they just want to be pampered, and I feel that we are the place that they can come and have that done between hair and pedicures and massages. We're here to please.
We're very lucky. We have such great stylists who have experience in color and updos, and not only their experience, but we're very lucky that we have this beautiful facility that is just fantastic, and right down to our product. Our products are all amazing. So if you come and get a cut and color or an updo, you're going to be extremely, extremely satisfied with the end product.
And we do go on site if we need to, or we have done in the past.
Massages, body treatments, facials, manicures, pedicures. We have deep conditionings for hair treatments. We've got great color. I think we're just, you know, all in all, we've got everything right here. If you need it, I'm sure we can accommodate to it.
Another great option is brides or grooms can come here for a spray-on tan.
They sure can. We have an incredible facility for that. It takes about 10 to 15 minutes, and you will be leaving here with a golden brown, beautiful tan. Look like you just come from the beach.
So whether you need gift ideas for a special time of the year, a special occasion, or you're planning a wedding, Rochelle's Salon and Day Spa is perhaps the ideal place. I bet you agree with that.
I do. I think you'll be pleased. Come and see us.
I chose to have my services done at Rochelle's for me and my bridesmaids because it's a full-service salon. We can get our nails done, our pedicures, our hair, spray tans, facials, and they treat you like a queen. And look at this beautiful facility.
Now let's get back with Jackie as she has a third wedding to share with us and shows us what you can do with your wedding right here in Utah.
Here we are at the gorgeous St. Regis Deer Valley, one of the best destination places to have your wedding. And as a Utah bride, you should definitely check out having your wedding here. Right now, though, we're going to talk about some of the other venues that are so fabulous in our surrounding area. Park City offers so much, and Utah as a whole really offers a lot to the Utah bride to create that destination-style wedding. One of the places that we love to work with real events is Park City Mountain Resort. They do such a great job, and they offer a very unique and interesting product. One of the things that you and all of your wedding party and all of your guests get to do is actually ride down the alpine slide at the end of your ceremony into your reception. We're going to show a couple of pictures of that momentarily, but I want to tell you a little bit more about the wedding at Park City Mountain Resort that we're featuring today. This is Hillary and Brian, and they were such a fun couple to work with. They really wanted their day to be special and have that destination feel, but a lot of fun as well. So we really kind of went all out with them. We did their ceremony up in the mountains, and then we had everybody, like I said, go down that great alpine slide, including the bride in her dress and the groom. They raced down, and then we had a great cocktail hour out on the deck and went inside then for dinner and dancing. It made a great party for her and all of her guests, and everybody got to really enjoy the surrounding area that Utah had to provide for them. That's what a true destination wedding is all about, even if you're local.
What a great wedding, Jackie. Thank you. Southern Utah and the wedding professionals there are ready to help. We love these pictures from Snow Canyon and Entrada.
Ashes, ashes, we both fall down and do it. Just touch the ground. Whoa, take the little things in life. Whoa.
Last week, Scene Makers was on the program. They have so many amazing ideas. Here's another one we wanted to share with you.
You guys really put some of the most amazing events together. Allie, thank you for coming on.
Thank you. In Utah, with all the mountains, a big theme here is to do weddings at ranches and farms and cabins. So this kind of nature woodland theme is really big right now. Right here we've got a way to display escort cards. So what we've done is taken a wood log and made little slices in it for the cards to sit in.
Cupcakes. What's this here?
So this is an idea of taking different sizes of logs to display. You know, you wouldn't have to do cupcakes. You could do appetizers, or if you had a bigger log, you could do your wedding cake even on that. But it's just a nice kind of textured feel with some candles, different levels with different things on it. You could even put, you know, some have the moss, or you could take, you know, the food off of some of the layers and put floral on it. You get your escort card, and when, you know, go to your table, this is an idea for your table number to identify which table you're at.
Allie, tell me about this. This is I see different people's names on here. What's the theme of this?
So this is a second idea or inspiration we had for escort cards. What we did was we took, you know, a log that was maybe that size but longer, and we sliced it, so you can see it's just like a ½ inch diameter, and put people's names and their table numbers, so it's just a different version of an escort card. Another thing you could do is take some beautiful silk ribbons, maybe with embroidery like this one, and you could wrap those, you know, around the logs, or, you know, there's several ways to use that, weave it throughout different things. Another great idea with these branch and wood theme is to make signs for directions. So like this would be the ceremony, and we've screwed in some little hooks so that you can hang them on a tree branch or a shepherd's hook.
Well, Allie, this is really beautiful. This is amazing. You know, at Bride Access, we've seen some weddings where kind of had that log theme, and it's so warm and inviting.
It's a fun theme in Utah. It's with all our nature.
Well, Scene Makers is a place the bride's got to check out. So what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Our website has all of our information. It's just www.scenemakers.com, and there's a fun blog on there. You can find our emails, phone number, anything you need to get in touch with us. So, yeah.
Yeah, it is a great blog. And you can also find them, of course, through brideaccess.com. We love working with you guys here at Scene Makers. So many great ideas and inspiration.
Thanks, Robin.
We are so excited to be here at St. Regis Deer Valley Resort with Catherine, and she's going to tell us all about the beautiful and special weddings that you can come and have up here. But as you can see from all around us, it's just gorgeous, and we love to have weddings up here. So Catherine, tell us a little bit about what you feel makes St. Regis so special.
Well, first of all, the arrival here, there's nothing more special than arriving via funicular, which is a tram/elevator that brings you up to the main resort. St. Regis has beautiful guest rooms and suites here. We have 179 guest rooms and residences here.
Tell us a little bit about Jean-Georges and his fabulousness.
Oh, Jean-Georges. Well, he is a celebrity chef, and we are so fortunate because he's the only celebrity chef restaurant in the state of Utah.
So, as a bride, if I were coming here wanting to talk to you, what in your mind is going to make my event stand out from any other resort in Utah at the St. Regis?
The service here is top-notch. We treat every wedding as if it's the only wedding that we've ever had here. So each bride is going to receive that individualized service. We do have quite a few people who don't think that the St. Regis is affordable, but please contact us and we'd be more than happy to customize a special package for you.
Sounds great. Thank you so much, Catherine.
Thank you.
This is Bride Access.
Wasn't today's show great? Thank you for watching brideaccess.com, and we want to thank St. Regis up here in Deer Valley for allowing us to film here. But we've got to thank Jackie Reel with Real Events. Thank you for sharing these Utah destination weddings with us today.
My pleasure. I'm so glad I could show off a little bit.
You got to go to our website as well, because many weddings that you've worked on over the years are there. But give them a call as well, and of course you can find them also Real Events, R-I-E-H-L, events. You can also find it at realevents.com.
That's correct.
Or at brideaccess.com, of course. We also want to thank our sponsor, Zions Bank. And for everything you need to plan your wedding, go to brideaccess.com. We also have a Facebook page, and we also have a Twitter account. So we keep you up to date on everything you need to plan your wedding.
Everything good in life takes hard work. We produce 2.4 million pounds of milk a month. The pricing for our milk was $16 per hundredweight. It dropped to $9. Zion saved our farm. They were willing to let us work out our problem and bring the ideas to the table and say, yes, that will work, and no, maybe we need to tweak things. We have friends that are also in the dairy industry. They got the no phone calls returned. You need to fend for yourself. With us in Zions, we connect, we work together. We know that it's a team effort. You have to be able to work together to get through this. For Zions to keep us going, to be able to intern, help other people, it's like a ripple effect. One person helps one person, it just continues on.
As a true community bank, our goal is to support our entire community, including you as an individual. Because at Zions Bank, it's not just business, it's personal. Zions Bank, we haven't forgotten who keeps us in business.